All right. And so we have this new artist. I know nothing about her other than she was just released by PgLang, the new, I don't even want to just say label by Kendrick Lamar, but like an art collective, art studio, because he's been doing commercials with some of his earlier things, but they were releasing out of his branding agency. Like, I don't even know what to call them, but they're artists. And it's something he started with him and the other guy that's done a lot of music videos with him over time, Dave Free, and some of their other friends. And so looks like this came out about 4 weeks ago. Wanted to do this sooner, but all of life was happening, and we have this album release called Papercut. Ooh. Already so beautiful. Like, I like creative edits. I like soft colors. Okay, I didn't like that label. Okay, this is her with herself.
Put a bet on me, I bet on you. When you talk that talk, better see it through. You're smart to within. Tryna roll the dice, I'm in the mood. It's more to within. I'm all in on going back. What won't you do for that? Tonight, I'll call your bluff. I don't wanna wait. Tonight, I'll call your bluff. You know that I want the same. I don't even know your name, but I can feel all the things you say. I know it's on your mind. I mean, knocking. I don't even know your name, but I can feel all the games you play. You know I'm right outside. I be knocking. Can't keep the rhythm, don't slow it down on me. I'm not saving us, it's dangerous. What you want from me? Can you go where I go if I set you free? I know my patience can be better for you to try forever. I don't know where you start, I don't know where I end. Eyes hit focus, come closer. I'm stuck in slow motion. I don't even know your name, but I can feel all the things you say. I know it's on your mind. I'll be knocking. Don't even know your name, but I can feel all the games you play. Baby, I'm right outside. I'll be knocking. I don't even.
Oh. Oh. Okay, so this is really cool. Very, very interesting. One, I really like the visuals. Like, there's certain aesthetics of cinematography that I'm really, really into, and it hits on a lot of those things. I'm really into. One of my favorite things was like literally this, where you have like silhouettes and you have a really high contrast between the foreground and the background, and then your things in the front are like dark, or like, like trees in the sunset, and it's dark enough to where you can't really see the details. I think that's a really cool thing. They did a lot of other like gradient things. Things they were doing with those birds were really nice. Some of the feelings I get about the song, I mean, especially when they start her like kissing herself in a way, it makes me feel like she's, I don't even know your name, and the person looks just like her. So maybe she's saying like she doesn't know herself. Like, I don't even know me. Who are you? And that's another way to introduce an artist, by her asking who she is. So then we can go on that journey of figuring that out with her. And it's called Bet on Me. So I'm like, yeah, maybe she's doesn't even know who she is sonically or like metaphorically, but she still knows to trust herself, to bet on herself, and to you know, be ready for the ride of whatever herself wants. You know. Oh, you got the clip. Thank you, Miss Jelly Peach. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that clip. And you labeled it too. Thank you so much, Miss Jelly Peach. I appreciate that. He said, so how about after we stayed up all night a couple days ago, I fell asleep working under a car. Rhino. How long were you asleep under the car? Please. Okay, we have the next song coming up. Goodness, Rhino.
This isn't hard to grasp. You just follow the path. No, I don't just want half. I want all that us. I don't know, we just fit. Sliding just like this.
And I wanted to say on the last one, I remember now, it didn't feel like straight R&B either. When she hit that first chorus, I was like, ooh, she didn't do enough of it for me to be like, oh, that's a different genre. But it wasn't something that is hardcore R&B. And so I think we're going to find out definitely more about her through the rest of the songs. But I also want to say visually, this is something else I love. I love natural elements. Like if I could have a home, which I can, but if I could have one sooner where the ground is concrete and the walls are concrete, like I love that. I love natural earth elements, and gray's my favorite color. I just told y'all I buzz cut my head 4 times. Like, all right, all a situation. Here we go. We're gonna start from the top again.
This isn't hard to grasp. You just follow the path. No, I don't just want half. I want all that us. I don't know, we just fit. Sliding just like this. That's when you fall in love. That's when they start to trip. This is what I hate. So bent out of shape. Thought you wanted triangles. Run around in circles. Can you get one thing straight? Bent out of shape. It's math you can handle. Say we need time to calculate. But I don't wanna do it. Let's just come together. We just gotta just do better. Let's just put me on you. Let's come together. If you wanna do it, let's just come together. We just gotta just do better. Let's just put me on you. Let's come together. I don't wanna do it. Let's just come together. We just gotta just do better. Let's just put me on you. Let's come together. If you wanna do it, let's just come together. We just gotta just do better. Let's just put me on you. Let's come together. I don't wanna do it. Let's just come together. We just gotta just do it better. Let's just put me on you. Let's come together. If you wanna do it, let's just come together. We just gotta just do it better. Let's just put me on you. Let's come together. I don't wanna do it. Let's just come together. We just gotta just do better. Let's just put me on you. Let's come together. No time to waste. Memorize my shape so you know right away. Show me the how to way. Show me the right way or the wrong. I'm in love either way. Baby, by the way. Baby, I just want it. Keep it coming. I won't run it. I just want it. Let it all so tight from it. Keep it coming. I just want it. I just want it. Keep it coming. I won't run it. Bet you want it. I just want it. I don't want it. Tight from it. Keep it coming. I just want it. Keep it coming. I won't run it. Bet you want it. I just want it. I don't want it. Keep it coming. I just want it. Keep it coming. I won't run it. Bet you want it. I just want it. I don't want it. Try from it. Keep it coming. I just want it. Keep it coming. I won't run it. Bet you want it. I just want it. I don't want it. Keep it coming. I just want it. Keep it coming. I don't want it. Bet you want it. I just want it. I don't wanna do it. Let's just come together. We just gotta just do it better. Let's just put me on you. Let's come together.
Ooh, I like this. Welcome in here, Odd Tizen. You might have to tell me how to pronounce your name. Welcome in here. And I do sing, but this is, Imani. a new artist out of PgLang. And oh my goodness, I really like so many of the things that she did in this. Like when it first started, I was thinking about, like 8-bit or video game music. Because I've always liked video game music. Even though that can be anything these days, but kind of like from back in the day. She's giving that very light voiced pop, which is also something that I've always loved. So like Aaliyah, and then going into like Jhené Aiko, instead of it being like her really doing this vocal acrobatic thing of R&B, it's more so like the nonchalant, light heart, like, or light voiced thing that is a softer situation. But then you have the bass that would come in here and there. You have the complex what is it, percussion, what is it called, the like syncopation, or the patterns are complex while she's doing a more simple thing on top of it. That was really, really cool. Like, I feel like I would have heard this a few years ago, or maybe around the time of Jhené Aiko. Like, this could have been, right there at the same time for me as to like how much I loved it. I think that I have to hear some more to hear where else she's going to go with her sound. And I'm very here for it. Very, very here for it. So the vocal layering is something that reminds me of Brandy too. Yes. And there I was also hearing the male voice in the background, and I'm thinking of like James Fauntleroy. It didn't quite get enough layering in the different notes in the harmony for me to feel like James might have been a part of it. But then I'm thinking about Frank Ocean and just how he can make some really simple concepts and written parts in songs that also lend well to women's voices too. So yeah, and you said Full Moon. Yeah, I can see that too, because that was a very, almost, I don't want to say alien R&B, because it wasn't weird, though her album B7 was really weird, and that was my favorite Brandy album, funny enough. As y'all know, I like to hear things that sound a little different, but so far so good. This is cool. Very, very cool. Snatch.
Roller coaster living, fully independent. I'm on the rooftop, thinking about you every second. Want that real love, I can get it for a minute. Baby, don't call me back, I had enough. I leave it up, paid in my bag, yeah. I got that room and you got that mansion. You wanted nothing, I need it better. I kiss you goodbye and I'm feeling the sky, and I'm doing it all for me. I'm living my life, yeah. I'm living the dream. What does it mean if I can call you up? Touch me right now before we go. Love on me now before you know
Yeah, I did not expect anything like this to come up. But I loved that. Because a little more about my background is my first major was in classical music. So, and you said the word ambient. So I loved that piano, and what she did on top of that. And also the way she came in at first, I was like, Janae. I'm like, I just was talking about her in reference to this person. And ambient, by the way, when I was last really working on my own thing, that was one of the words I kept saying. I was like, I want it to be like ambient. I'm like, I want it to be ambient, but then, like with my voice, it might be a little lighter, but then you're going to have these like heavy, maybe in the bass, Oh, you said you started playing classical music. Hated it. Becky. He said, I think I can hear a string instrument as well. Man. And it's so interesting because piano is technically a percussion instrument, even though it has strings. But because the strings are hit with a hammer, that's what makes it percussion.
Love, I can get it for a minute. Baby, don't call me back. I had enough.
Oh, that bass in the background was killing the whole time through. I was just like, oh. And I was always a bass girl. Like, I love me a wonderful bass line.
I leave it up, paid in my bed, yeah. I got that room and you got that mansion.
Yeah, I'm not really hearing another like string in there other than like guitar, like bass guitar, but or not bass guitar, but like bass line. She has like layers of vocals at the same time that can also give the maybe the feeling of like a violin-esque, but it's very soft harmonies in the background.
You give me dreams, you give me lifestyle. I didn't.
And that might be violin right there, or like a viola or something. Yeah. I can see that. I feel you. It's in the background. I see you. I feel you. Yes. Yeah, I was just lifted off. I was just like, I was just floating away personally. No, good catch, Miss Jelly Peach. You said then you played Take the A Train. I'm like, do I know that? I should know that. I might just not know it from the title. On Demand.
Every night I'm like, where you at, where you at? You right, I'm wrong, take me back, take me back. I'm so sprung, forget what I said. Baby, give me one more chance.
Baby, give me one more chance.
Just tell me one stop, I can go all night. Oh, one more chance. Baby, give me one more chance. Just tell me one stop, I am up all night. Alright, I'll be on the way, I'll be on demand. I'ma call away, hide my heart again. I don't wanna wait, baby, tell me when. I'll be on demand for one more chance, baby. I'll be on the way, I'll be on demand. I'ma call away, hide my heart again. I don't wanna wait, baby, tell me when. I'll be on demand for one more chance, baby. Kiss, talk, fight, fuck, roll up. I'm in love a little. Short hair, right there, no air. I'm in love a little. Yeah. Can't hold out, I can't. Took about as long as I can, and no words need to be said. Waiting for you in your bed. Every night I'm like, where you at, where you at? You right, I'm wrong, take me back, take me back. I'm so sprung, forget what I said. Baby, give me one more chance. Baby, give me one more chance. Just tell me one stop, I can go all night. Alright.
I don't know if y'all noticed as soon as it started, my face might have changed up a little bit, because right before we started listening to her, we were talking about drums and snare and different things like that. And so it's not my favorite to hear that style of drum and snare, just I think because I heard it so much growing up. And it's just one of those things, like doing art and trying to figure out your unique journey inside of it. It was something that I personally just wouldn't incorporate into my own music, but that's not what this is about. It's not about me. I mean, it is how I feel about it, right? But I do like what she's doing here. I do think it's cool that she did this right after a very sweet sounding song. This, though, in the production, kind of like Fat Keys was saying, it is a lot more industrial. It does feel a little bit heavier. I'm like, I don't want to say caveman. I don't want to say that, but it's giving a much more rougher of a feeling. But I think she's doing the juxtaposition thing that we talk about, where she's light and soft in her vocals, and then the music is gonna be yeah, raw. If I didn't say raw, I was thinking raw. J. Crimson, you brought that out of my heart and my mind. Absolutely, the harmony supported though. And I do like that she's, going back to Biggie, Give Me One More Chance. Like, I was singing it with her on the first round throw. I was like, oh, I know what this is. Hey, B Wolf, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah. It also gives me a kind of feeling of Gardena Compton. What did I went to? Wait, Gardena Compton. Oh yeah, what's the song? Ooh, don't take it personal. This might be the first to go. Just might be. The song by Kendrick. Ooh, don't take it personal. You might be the first to go. Just might be the first to know. So I feel like I feel the same way about this song as I do about that one, and yeah, it's the same feeling. And I wonder if she's from LA, because this is giving also, there's a very LA situation happening with how they've made this beat every night. Yeah, because you can entirely rap Kendrick's other song on top of that, and naturally he's probably like, oh yeah, this is dope. They're probably gonna try to make this into a whole sound at the same time. B Wolf, you are not a terrible Rizzler, by the way. You are not a terrible Rizzler. We have seen you in full form. B Wolf. Oh yeah, Blue, Miss Jelly Peach, LA Blue. Dodger Blue. Yes, Miss Jelly Peach. This is giving Dodger Blue for sure. You said, have I heard Baby Powder by Genevieve? I've been obsessed with that song lately. I'd love to hear your feedback on that one. Similar advice. Absolutely. Let's do it. We're gonna finish this album. It's not very long. I think there's only, like 8 more songs left, and then we can do that. Absolutely, Talk Gossip Bees. Good to see you, and thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that so much.
I'm like, where you at?
Here we go. Yeah, it's very LA. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, do I need to listen to the whole album of Genevieve? Is that what you're saying, J. Crimson?
I like my man obsessed. Fuck the rest. As long as you pass the test, it's all good. And I like it when I tame. Bitch, stay in place. Don't try to play no games. Don't even think. I like my man on edge. See that you want it bad. I like it and I need it. Like a drug, it's a feeling. Baby, you know I'm healing. You're mine. La 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 la. Yeah, you're mine. La 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 la. You're mine. I can't. La, 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 you're mine. La, 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 yeah, you're mine. La, 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 you're mine. Now he says I am out of town for work, he cannot meet. He said it's urgently, but I don't like it when he do that. You better come home before you bleed. I am here, all you need. I'm here, don't you leave. I said, well, since you're leaving, I got a sub who's only breathing. He said, baby, please don't do that. I'm back on the weekends, you better.
That's
don't try it, don't you fuck with me. I won't buy your, boy, don't you fuck with me. Cause I need to feel safe in my love. And I don't like it when it's not my way, no. I'd rather die, say all the time, and play about mine. La, 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 you're mine. La, 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 yeah, you're mine. La, 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 you're mine. You're mine. La, 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 say you're mine. La, 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 you're mine. I might have daddy issues, but you're my daddy now. So when I'm around, oh, you can be going now. Nigga, where you at? I need you to hold me down. I need another hit. I need another dick. Fuck, I can feel it. More stress, all these feelings. I know that you need me. My sex is so unique. I'm yours, you can feel it. You're mine and I'm not leaving. I'm not going nowhere. We going.
Talk us a piece.
You're mine.
She was having a
Say
moment.
mine. You're mine.
Yo.
Baby, you say you're mine. I know you come back for me, baby. You're mine. Yeah, you're mine.
Yeah. And I had a feeling, I mean, a little bit of a feeling that she was going to get a little bit, risque or like saying things that are a lot more aggressive than like her voice sounds. That's another way you can do a juxtaposition that we've been saying. And that really makes some music stand out to be very artistic when you play on lighter and darker elements or, complex and simple at the same time. And if you can do a song that's sometimes, if it's too complex and you're saying too many words and it's just full of like every rhythm ever, it's like, oh, were you trying to do everything you could at a single moment? Or were you trying to like make sure people have a landing place for their ear? Are you going to give them a moment to collect themselves and appreciate what's happening? Or it could be so much to where someone's just confused if it's too much going on. And so I feel like she has a thing with her lyrics. We're finding out where it's, been softer at some parts. And she said, I'm going to tell y'all some things in this new part. So what I also want to talk about is that we were having a discussion about the chime sound in the background. So we heard the ding, 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 ding. So something else, by the way. So y'all, I, for 3 years played those types of instruments. And so I actually played glockenspiel, I played bells, and I played xylophone. Xylophone was my main, during the school year. And then, or for like football season, it was xylophone. But then in the winter after that, I was playing glockenspiel and bells more. So I just want to show y'all what these instruments sound like real quick. So the xylophone, let's see, sample. And I'm talking like the heavy duty xylophone. So like it's showing all of these things, kind of saying they're xylophones, but it's like a family. Thank you, Kitty. And also thank you, Jay Crimson, for the hydrations. Thank y'all so much. I'm talking like hardcore xylophone. This is what I played. Okay, so you have a woody, earthy, deeper sound. The marimba is even deeper than that. We'll play that one real quick as we get to the higher ones. The marimba isn't usually played with a hard mallet like the xylophone. That's why you have that bit of a crisp sound. You play it with mallets with what's it called, cloth on them, and then you get a much warmer sound than the xylophone. You hear that sound of the cloth. It's not as sharp of a sound, not note sharp. So there's that. Then we have the glockenspiel, which is going to be the next higher above the xylophone. And it also comes with a pedal to where you can make it do like this vibrato thing at the same time. Let's see, with pedal. I feel like these look small, so these are going to be like higher pitched, you know what I'm saying? So it might sound very close to the bells that I'm going to play after this. Yeah, these are small glockenspiels. Tiny ones, tiny. Okay, here we go. Maybe this one. See, now that's going to seem high. Okay, that sounds real high. So it could have been one of these glockenspiels. See, he don't have a wheel on this one, and he doesn't have the tubes. Hold on, with tubes and pedal. Come on now. See, they don't want to show y'all the alto glockenspiel. That's what I'm gonna call it for now, the alto. The tenor glockenspiel. They're not showing us this. Okay, so then the bells are the highest pitched of the mallet instruments. So that's the thing. It looks like they're doing bells and glockenspiels the same thing. No. Oh, wait. Hold on. This is the glockenspiel. You hear how it's deeper? They're not supposed to sound as high as the bells do. So that's where it's supposed to have been. And then the bells, which there might be another name for bells, and maybe that's why it's, let's see. So I feel like they were mixing up there.
Hey there, I'm Peter.
The internet was messing it up. Okay. Yeah, so usually the smaller bells are the most soprano of the mallet instruments in a general like band. You know, right? Got tubes, a vibrato motor in them, right? All the things are missing. Oh, vibraphone. Oh, interesting. It's been a long time since I played these, so I might have been. And I was the section leader of the percussion. I should know this, and I might be vibraphone. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my goodness. And I went to, by the way, one of the top 5 schools for music education in the country. Had to learn all the instruments and goodness gracious, vibraphone. Forgot about the vibraphone.
Hey guys, if you've been paying attention to the channel at all, this won't be that surprising. This is my newest addition to the studio.
So then, is the glockenspiel the bells? Is that like
probably
synonymous?
1960s Genco vibraphone. If you don't know what a vibraphone is, we're going to talk about that. If you don't know why I would personally buy a vibraphone, we'll probably talk a little bit about But if I depress the pedal, the bars will ring for a long time.
Oh, goodness. Okay, y'all. It's been a long time. Hi, Jeezy Gaming. How are you? Welcome in here. Welcome. You say you hear the difference, though. I love it. So, yeah, I played this instrument, the vibraphone. Oh my goodness. Now I'm like, I want to go on a whole deep dive. Not right now. We're listening to Imani. But I want to go on a whole deep dive on the naming conventions that maybe we made better names. Y'all, I'm talking decades ago. I'm playing these things 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So they might have been like, you know what? We need to make better naming conventions. Okay. Right, Fat Keys. That part. You know. Sounds like the 60s to you. Yes, Tall Glass of Bees. I feel like it was such a big thing back then. It was so unique, you know, and you could port it around a little bit easier than some of the other instruments. Like the xylophone is the full size xylophone. Crazy to try to get that thing from place to place. Same with the marimba. Same with the chimes. Way too big for those things. Me too, Fat Keys. Like I had to teach a whole bunch of people how to get those things in one piece to the next performance location for a competition. Yes, Fat Keys. My goodness. We were successful. We were award winning. Okay. We're on to the next song. That one was You're Mine. And Mind Games. I wrote a song called Mind Games long time ago. Mind games of the worst kind. You tricked me into releasing mine. Your camouflage. I was a teenager. Your camouflage. Remove my. Wait, you're something. It is my camouflage. No more hiding my mind anymore. long hey kitty Mind Games got a video. I don't know, Jay Crimson. I'm just on the playlist that they have given us, and if it's not a video in the list, then we're just playing what they have. Oh, it does. Okay, can you send me the link, please? You said I used to have them. You said this is a weighted blanket. You put them in here and roll them up and put them in this box here. Yes. Oh, I forgot you could take them off and then like roll them. That's crazy. The memories you are bringing back. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I can find it. I'll try to find a video for it. What is this called? Mind Games. Imani Mind Games. But yeah, that song that I made, it was more of like a musical because I was a very big musical theater kid, and I was just like, I think I had a bad situation with someone in the music industry. Yep, I remember who. And I was just like, Mind Games. That was more about a person playing mind games, but in a good way, kind of like you putting your walls down with someone that you wanted to like, but it was a good reason you put it down instead of it being like you playing mind games with me in order to harm me. You actually like tricked me into putting down my wall, and it actually was a good scenario. Okay, here we go. Imani Mind
I know that you wouldn't be a fan of me if I set your world on fire. And I don't ever say things that I don't mean. I would set this bitch on fire. And I know that you wouldn't trust me if I told you about my life. You know what to say, but I don't know what's on your mind. Pick me up and the first thing you do is get me up in the backseat of your car. Pink lights on the dash, I like wanna ride on your throne like a chess key. I get down on your shit, I get nasty. Yeah, we cry when we kiss, make it messy, bestie. Who come around when the sun going down and you're not mine? Who know about all the loving we do if you're not mine? Cause the first time I said no, you don't trust me anymore. You've been running on your own. She only moving truths with the baddest. She like everybody else, but there's a difference. It's been hard to give you space, I need a man. It's been hard to give you shit. Left your body weak, everybody yearning. Left the left street, everybody's turning. Keep a place for me, even if you're hurting.
Okay, I feel like the video distracted me a little bit because I'm a very visual person, but it was given very British, like from the start to the finish, because that is another thing that they do as well with British video. It's usually very overcast. Even though I like that as a cinematic choice sometimes, it's almost always overcast in British productions. And I wonder sometimes if that's like an American thing to be like, oh yeah, it's rainy over there over the Brits. And so now I'm like, is Imani a Brit? Is she British? Because this is very specifically like feeling like they're out in dang on Liverpool or something. Like they're in the whole United Kingdom in this thing to me. And some of these haircuts, these like this haircut is real unique. And not really, you won't see a lot of people with this in like America, but maybe this is just an artist who's really eclectic, you know? And then like they're doing like a river dance under a bridge. That feels like British. That feels like London town, you know? Very.
And I know that you wouldn't trust me if I told you about my life. You know what to say, but I don't know what's on.
And then it also gives like maybe these are just like her friends that she grew up with and they're doing a video together. Because it doesn't feel like it has anything to do with what the lyrics seem like they're about, you know? Yeah. Yeah. And it's crazy because it also just feels like Britain and things I was it gives, what does it feel like? It feels like, what's that? The Misfits. Like it's giving the Misfits. Like they were all out, a band of friends, like, and, you know, trying to save the world at the same time. So now I'm thinking she's British. You know, and that could also be a little bit of a hurdle for her spreading. Not like anybody's anti-British, but it would be that she's new, at least over here, and very new, but not even with like a base of people in America who could just like spread it really quick and fast over social media. And so it feels like she's literally trying to break in. And, you know, she has everything she needs to do that. She has a camp behind her that's well known. She has a crazy face in like a good way. And, you know, looks unique and sounds amazing. So She has all of the pieces. All of the pieces. She's Dutch. I knew it. And I kept saying Britain, but I meant Europe. My bad. My bad, everybody. My bad. Okay, yes. It gave that she's not American, this video. Like, none of it made me feel like America. And so I wonder if that is something that can be off-putting for some people. Like, I personally like a lot of those aesthetics. But it was even weird for me. Like, at one point I was only watching like European TV. Like when the Misfits came out and like Spy and like a couple of others, that's all I was watching. But I know I'm unique in my tastes of things. So I wonder if that's put any people off, that the video is just kind of weird and not the aesthetic of things that we're used to, especially for R&B. Yeah. You know, someone says she will be great. There's no other option for her. If PgLang is involved, I'm involved also. Aw, she has SZA level potential for sure. PgLang brought me here, so here I am. She's talented. PgLang gave me the immediate confidence this would be good. PgLang first lady. So it looks like a lot of people are brought here by PgLang. Anything Kendrick, count me in. Let's go PgLang gang. But this album is heart fire. It's been on repeat. I love it. Yeah, very, very cool. All right, so now on to the next song. And by the way, J Crimson, if you know of any other music videos while we're going through these, please let me know and we can definitely do that instead. But I also think, you know, it is a strange time for Europe and America. You know, Drewski just did a skit on how there are a lot of, you know, Brits or Europeans taking a lot of shine and space from Americans while not creating space in their homes for us, like their homelands for us. So it might be just like an awkward moment in the zeitgeist for Americans, and especially Black Americans and R&B and what's her name? The young lady who did Make Me Sweat, Make Me Water, Make Me Lose My Breath, Make Me, you know, we had that big fiasco of a situation. Tyler, thank you, Miss Jelly Peach, where Tyler, thank you, Jay Crimson. I mean, they're both British, or they're not British, excuse me. They're both from overseas. And I do, by the way, odd Texan. Let me put up my socials for you. I'm like, yeah, Ari_X is my Instagram. I have a couple of those, but it should be Ari_X for Instagram. With the Tyler stuff that went down, you know, it also just, with America going through the things it's going through, there's just a lot of like, are you down for us? Because we can be down for you, but are you really down for us? And then we can blow you up if you're like, oh yeah, all about what is it? If you're about the land that you are trying to get footing in, you know, can we depend on you to care about what's going on here? And then we can support you holistically. Like, is that the word? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. ODT. Thank you for that follow on Instagram. Appreciate that. Oh, and there it is. Someone just liked my photo on Instagram. So yeah, very, very cool. I hope that she gets all the things that she can. She's so talented so far. So let's go to the next song, which is
Come and slide on it some more.
Slide.
Let me ride on it. Come and slide on it some more. Let me ride on it. Thinking out loud, how did I end up in this place? You running this mouth and telling this voice on my lips taste. You told me he need me. You drunk on my love all weekend, begging for me to see him. Why do I always slip? I wanna slide on you, need some more. Say you're mine, just wanna work the night shift. If you in love, keep it quiet. You know we kick it on the weekend. I'll be back on your phone when I need I wanna slide on you. I need some more. Say you were mine, just like you did before. 'Cause I can't make up my mind when the words don't satisfy. Gonna slide on you some more. Oh, I gotta bounce so bad. Why you gotta get like that? Boy, you know you made your bed. Laying. Oh, I got him so obsessed. He wanna keep it wet. Boy, you know you made your bed. Come slide, yeah. Come slide on it some more. Let me ride on it. Come slide on it some more. Let me ride on it. You slide on it some more. Let me ride on it. Can you slide on me some more? Let me ride on it. Come and slide on it some more. Baby, wine on it. Come and slide on it some more. Schat je wine op dit. Come and slide on it some more. I'ma wine on it. When we slide on it some more. Can you handle it? Come and slide. Yeah, okay, low key, I'm excited. I wanna put my waist to your body. Go and do your dance for your money. Go shawty, baby, fuck for me, origami. You got one more chance to get naughty. Put your hand like this, get behind me.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. It's, you know, he's given, you know, the pop R&B thing. That one was more so, you know, something that I feel like you can kind of have on like a little bit in the background and maybe you just vibing out, having a good time. But something that I was thinking about while I was watching that is it's really giving, I mean, her look, because I'm, you know, taking in all the pieces of this as a new artist. Her look also makes me think of what's our girl, or not our girl, what's your girl, Doja Cat, right? And so to also just have the back of her head and the long eyelashes, and then having a song and songs that sound a little bit like that. Her voice isn't quite as animated as Doja Cat, but you know, I feel like the head shaving was definitely like a new and unique thing for artists and models and things for a while. But then you have like Amber Rose, Doja Cat, and I'm like, maybe can't name anybody else right now, but it gives a feel like she's trying to do something different, but it's still I'm drawing comparisons to Doja from the look and from the sound of the music a little bit. And so like that last song, Slide, wasn't the most interesting for me. Just kind of felt like a song and I'm not expecting the world from her, but I think she's done some really great things so far on this album, and I think maybe this just goes to like a lower rank. Not that it was bad, but just it didn't really feel very interesting to me. So yeah, so there's that. There is that. How did y'all feel about that one? Hi, Shy. He said, long story short. He's like, wrap it up, Barry. Wrap it up. We already know you don't like it. Shy, how are you? Shy, what did you think about it? Radio song? You know, I don't even think so. Compared to the other songs we've heard. But it could be because it is so simple and just kind of like, I could see that, you know, being more of a single space, just because it's something so easy for a lot of people to feel a way about, you know. Late night play, yeah, you know, like into the cookout, not beginning, not in the middle of it, unless a few people know who she is. you know, skating rink. Oh, this is such a skating rink song. Slide. I think they did this on purpose. You know, there's gonna be so many dang on skating rink DJs playing this song. Okay, because that's another part about music, is kind of thinking what pipeline it's going to go through. Like, are you going to go through the skating rinks? Are you going to be played in store shopping, like they said about Drake's album that Mos Def said, you know, it's retail music. Oh, goodness. Any Drake fan's going to like try to drag me on that one. But yeah, you kind of think of like, oh, this could be put on an NBA 2K soundtrack or something. And so sometimes they think of the, you know, marketing before they think of the art. But yeah, this is definitely skating rink. Oh my goodness. It sounds too regular. Yes, Fat Keys. And that's where I'm like, man, for other people hearing it, it could be like, oh yeah, that was a, you know, a vibe bop or something. But for me, I'm like, oh, I zoned out so early. Like as soon as she was like, slide, gonna send me some slide, I said, oh no, oh goodness, okay, all right. It's gonna probably be a very square sound for the rest of it. She said she'll work well with Baby Keem. Ooh, and I can see her doing some features with them. That could be another thing that they are planning to do, is they might already have songs cooked up with her. And then they're like, okay, well, let's give her an album first before then we pull out some crazy smash song with her. And then we can go back and make more money. You know? Shy. Commercial music. Yes, Miss Jelly Peach. He said, I don't want his opinion. Shy, you know, I always want your opinion. Especially on music, Shy. I did ask. Thank you. I did. My goodness. Okay. That was, you know, we're making our way through, or we're doing the different things. And now we're on to chasing.
Everybody, you still holding on. I can see you. Everybody, body.
And real quick, we're gonna restart it real quick. That's something I was thinking about too. Like her voice isn't as animated as Doja Cat, and then I was also thinking, and she hasn't really rapped, but we still have songs left to figure out if she's gonna go in that route. Especially because she sings so softly, for her to then be rapping too is gonna be like, oh, she's so multifaceted. So let us see.
Everybody, you still holding on. I can see you. Everybody, body. Trying to find a peace. Rain falls, but I'm safe between these walls. Getting hard to leave. Gotta keep my peace. In my room, I don't know what else to do. I've been alone too long. Can you keep me warm? I'm out the door. I'm packing my bags, gotta go. You let me know if I find you here. Keep me close when the night up is. Things go bad, I'm out the door. Before I feel it, I'm back on the road. But I don't know why I'm chasing this. I don't know why I'm keeping in. I see the summer go by everywhere we go. I know this feeling won't leave me alone. I don't know why I'm chasing this. I don't know why I'm keeping in. I think I'm born with a broken heart. I've been up all night, we can see in the dark. Getting getting harder to see what you're doing to me. I'm losing all my fire, but nothing they say, nothing that you do can get me higher. I only had a taste, I can't fall. I'm so close, we can have it all. I got you, but it's not enough. I got dreams and I still get lost. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm out the door. I feel it, I'm back on my own, but I don't know why I'm chasing this. I don't know why I'm keeping it. See the sun go by, got nowhere to go. Don't know if I should on my own. I don't know why I'm chasing this. Just keep me close when I'm keeping it. Things go bad, I'm out the door. Before I feel it, I'm back on the road, but I don't know why I'm chasing this. I don't know why I'm keeping it. I see the sun go by everywhere I go. I know this feeling won't leave me alone. No, I don't know why I'm chasing this. I don't know, but I'm keeping it. Everybody falls, everybody here. Everybody trying to you still everybody trying to find peace.
Yay. Woo. That was Chasing. And I'm so glad that she is doing different things with her voice. You know, it's still going to be soft, everything that she's doing. It seems for her style. But in this one, she did a little bit more. She had a little bit more going on than Slide, where it was just kind of like a little feeling monotony. But then in this one, she did, you know, a little bit more in the melody line that made it a lot more interesting going through. And then Jay Crimson, you said chill. And that's, I think, another piece of this. It's very, very chill. It even feels like, even if she would have written these songs to other production, I feel like they might have reproduced a lot of this for a very LA feel, especially now knowing that she's Dutch. Because it gives like she worked with Kendrick's producers to make this specific sound that is so very Los Angeles. And I think that also ties in with how chill it is. It's like LA is a very chill place for the most part. But I think it may be too chill. Like this would be an amazing, maybe like second album or something where we get to know her before this, because it just doesn't have a lot of energy. And not like it has to be like upbeat or high energy. It just feels very, you know, just kind of down tempo, one note, vibey, real chill vibey. And I think for it to be her first album as an artist, not a lot of people are gonna be maybe excited to share it. Like I feel like a lot of the comments were like, oh, I've had this on repeat. Yeah, they might be vibing out, like listening to it before they go to sleep, or, you know, maybe when they wake up, maybe for lunch, maybe all day. But there might not be excitement of like, ooh, like this thing has made me feel like, oh, I need to go share this with the world. This great talent. And so I think she has an understated talent. That I can hear like, ooh, I feel like there's so much more in her that maybe she's not giving out yet. And that maybe she might even feel like she needs to sound like things we've heard before in order to enter also into the American music scene. Because sometimes that's exactly what they do. Like you have Adele, Duffy, what's her name? Amy Winehouse. They were doing very like what I think they thought are American sounding things, even if it was in different eras. But to also maybe bridge the gap of the ocean a little bit. But with her being Dutch, like some really cool, unique things have come out of like from the Dutch. That's all I'll say from the Dutch. And I think she's toning it down to be popular as well. So I'm hopeful that either the rest of the songs, like maybe we get into something really interesting. But I think she's talented, very, very talented. I just think she's holding back, possibly. You said this gives you TV show B-roll as they're heading to the club or love scene. Ooh, Rizzle Fizzle. One of our resident producers out here. And you feel, I can see that. I can now imagine like them talking and they're right outside the club. Or they're going to maybe like a modern speakeasy or something. Shai said she has a pretty voice, but she has no inflections in her tone. When the beat changes, she sings in a monotone. That's why songs that are not love song heartfelt don't sound as good. Something else you just reminded me of that I was thinking. It doesn't give a lot of like soul, and not like soul as the genre, but like as in feeling. Kind of like the energy I was mentioning. I meant more like the she's talking about a little bit of heartbreak in some of these songs, or like, there's mind games and things, but it's the performance isn't coming across, and not just like a performance like it's fake, but like, does she really feel the things that she's saying? Or is she singing it with the new age nonchalant, like, oh, this is easy, I didn't have to struggle to sing this part, and I'm a pretty girl, this is like model R&B, and she could very well be a model. And so it's giving a very like, I won't, as Kim Kardashian said, she won't smile too hard because she'll get smile lines. And that's kind of what it feels like. She's not going to feel too hard. She's not going to really give us that she's feeling anything. And maybe that also taps into a lot of like Gen Z, because a lot of them are feeling kind of like, I don't want to say stunted in some ways. And they have this thing of growing up under Kim Kardashian and these models and all these things. And like, oh, I can't really show them how I feel. I must be, perfect. But yeah, no, I like it. Miss Jelly Peach, I like it. It's just not going to a place of like, oh my goodness, Imani, like it's connecting to me on a deeper level, to where other people have to hear this. No, if someone asked me like, oh yeah, no, she's definitely talented. And that's kind of all I have so far on that. And maybe I need to listen again, because some of it I was like, ooh, like that piano song earlier on Miss Jelly Peach. I was like, ooh, that's so good. But some of that was just the piano that was playing that I love so much. But I did like how her voice interacted with the piano. So we may have to go back again. And some of these I was like, ooh, I'd like to learn this song and sing this song. So it's definitely some good art here. She said she didn't do anything different. She just layered vocals. Here we go. Just say Western. Oh, I thought you meant like country Western. Shy. I thought he was saying chill to your comment. Oh, Miss Jelly Peach. Oh, he said I could say it to this. He said chill. No, that's too funny. He said her singing has no personality. It's as if the songs were not written by her. Don't feel her in the songs. This one was not bad, but still, I don't feel it. Exactly, Shy. And that's what I meant by like, I feel like these could have had different production, and then Kendrick Lamar and his camp then came around and reproduced them for the very LA type sound on her. So yeah, I have a feeling her tracks could have been maybe a little more Euro pop. and that could be actually very interesting to hear like a Euro pop, but like a person doing R&B, Janae vocals on top of that. That might have been super interesting. They fade it in as they go commercial. No chicken grease in this song. So like she ate potato salad with raisins in it. Shy. Fat keys. Her voice is more acoustic than soul. Very true. I can see that too. But I mean, even Janae, who had a similar voice, like you would still feel, I at least felt a little bit more about what she was saying. Maybe also because the lyrics were more personal to Janae. In which some people who are really big songwriters say you should not make writing that is too personal, because then it makes people disconnect because they can't perfectly understand what you're going through. But there is something special, especially these days with AI and with so many robots literally going around. You want to connect with people on a deeper level, even if you don't understand the story. I think that would go a long way if she was telling us more about her, instead of it kind of being these like general songs. It's real general. You said model R&B is a new thing, y'all. She started. Yes. Okay. You know, you said, hey bro, do you like Teyana Taylor? I do. I haven't actually listened to a full album from Teyana Taylor, which I should have, because like her song, is it Roses? And I quote one of her lyrics all the time. It be the ones the ones you're closest to, it be the ones. Even that. So I probably should have already listened to a Teyana Taylor album by now. Maybe we can do that together, y'all. I said model R&B is the perfect word for it. Thank you, Shy. Thank you. It's like the people that watch Love Island, bro. Oh, no. Oh, we don't play about Teyana Taylor. Right, Fat Keys. Yes. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Fat Keys. Her and Ari Lennox, bro. Aw. Ooh, AZ Chike. New song ain't bad, bro. Okay, we might listen to that, too. If you can remind us. We can listen to that too. Yeah. He said, just say Western, not Kendrick. Oh, that's so funny. No, but not just Western. Do we call LA Western? Is that the thing? Do we call it that? He said, OD, what you play or what DAW you produce with? Oh, does he make music? Did I miss that message somewhere? Would love to hear that, because we got so many musicians, songwriters, engineers, all of that in here. He said, I don't play non-bro, just saw this lady. She seemed to know a lot about music. I respect it, bro. Hey, I love that. OD, welcome in here. Your first album should be personal. Right, Shy? Like even, I was talking about Lauryn Hill earlier on the phone. And the thing about her is like when she did the miseducation of Lauryn Hill and then subsequently making people believe she wrote and produced all of that, at least it felt like, oh, she's talking about very, very personal things. And she got awarded so strongly. It wasn't her first album, but it was her first, like, this is me world. This is me. And we were like, wow, this is you, girl. We love it. It grabs ears. Right. Because as I was saying earlier, Shy, I don't know if you're in here, I'm like, saying all the people she reminds me of, from the haircut to the sound of her voice to the type of music she's making. And it doesn't really set her apart, which is a huge thing in marketing. If you don't have a different story to tell, or your voice doesn't sound different, or you're not trying something and trying to be cutting edge, it's just going to go into the list of other things we've heard, and it's just going to get not brought up again. But if she said something new about like, oh, I'm Dutch and trying to be in America, I'll be like, oh, I want to hear this story. Tell me about it. You said, I feel like you got 2 NPCs. Oh, I love that. Speaking of NPCs, I want to get the NPC sample. Ooh, tell us about it. Tell us. You love AZ Chike. Yes. Nobody care about no other music in the West but LA. Shy. Yeah. It's going to be hard for New Yorkers or people in Atlanta to really like get down with it, because it's such a regional sound. And she's Dutch, so it's kind of like, what were they trying to do? Maybe they just thought like, oh, the sound is so popular. Kendrick had one of the biggest albums of last year, so maybe if we give her this similar sound, it's gonna just blow up again. But we'll see. I feel like she's gonna be on some singles very soon that are gonna be really amazing. I feel like that's about to happen next for her. So there was a track on the album that sounded just like a Kendrick track, exactly J. Crimson. He don't play, but he sound like he got a flash drive or 3 with some beats on it. So that's why I said Western. She talk about Kendrick every day. I'm finna ban her from saying his name. Hilarious. Somehow it's when you walk in here, Shy. He said, I'm gonna be honest, I've almost lost all respect for Lauryn Hill, right? Rizzle Fizzle. I was having to break the news to someone earlier today. She was saying like, oh, did you see Lauryn Hill's tribute on BT Awards? I was like, girl. Here's some stories about her, and she's really talented, but she's did some things not very respectable. But it's kind of like, how long are we upset with her, so yeah. I said, no, I don't. Thank you, J. Crimson. Thank you so much, J. Crimson. So Rizzo saying the Robert Gasper interview. Yes, Keys, and that's what Mimi was all respect for her. She needs the right producers for sure. Wait, what she do? Oh, back in the day. Oh, no. What she did back in the day. Yeah. With her being, awarded all those Grammys, and they thought she wrote and produced every part of it. And it's like, she didn't. So her daughter sang at the BET Awards too. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, she said needed some more vocal training for the daughter. Oh, no. Yeah, Shy, not everybody. Shy, you're in the music industry. You know it a little bit better. Not everybody. That's what I was telling my friend. I'm like, because she was like, well, why do people still honor her? I'm like, because she still was a part of one of the best albums that ever happened in the 90s. And she's an incredible singer. So it's not like she's just going to disappear. It'll be different if she was like Milli Vanilli and just literally just, can't even really sing amazingly. And, that's how she would have been taken out. He said, they did that to a lot of artists back in the day. Absolutely. You see, she's doing a tour with Wyclef and Erykah Badu. Oh my goodness. That's cute. That's so sweet. Look, I mean, I did it. I get it. She did some stuff in the 90s and it was for the culture, but culture don't mean I respect you. She really didn't do anything, but took the credit and just held it. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We're on to the next song, y'all. Okay. One of one. Okay, now this is her chance. This is called one of one, which is a phrase meaning unique. Okay, and we were just talking about how she wasn't standing out, wasn't giving us who she is, and now is she about to? And something else that kind of, I think, set me weird in the beginning with her first song and music video, she starts out and it's like she's kissing herself, and it's like, people love who they love, right? But for it to start in somewhat of a sexual way, I was just kind of like, okay, let me brace myself for whatever I'm about to listen to next. And so it kind of felt like that thing where you're trying to get attention, like you're trying to do something somewhat shocking in some ways, instead of it letting your art be the thing that's gonna stop it, Shy. I know it is. That's not what it is about, Shy. But instead, it's just, to start out like Frenching anybody, even if it was a man or a woman. Like, it's not about her orientations. Okay. Oh, my stars, J. Crimson. It's just that it was something very sensual to start. And I'm like, ooh, oh snap. Like, is her art going to be able to shine through when she's doing something that is a fantasy for so many people? Okay, we're back at the beginning of 1v1 of 1. Let's see if she gives us more of her. Thank you, Miss Jelly Peach.
What I do to keep running. I see the signs, but let's go deeper. In a way, I feel like nothing was for sure, and it's all because of you did the impossible. What a waste of making love if we don't dare to fall. I do whatever, boy. What I do to keep you. What I do, that's what I do to please you. What I do, I need you. I need you. Oh, baby, I just want to love go crazy. You're all I want. Yeah. Pillow talking till the morning, boy, you saving. Keep me close, just let me know when it's okay to fall. I ain't worried about no, not with my baby. It's all for you, baby. What I do, to keep you. What I do is what I do to please you. What I do, I need you. I need you. What I do to keep you. What I do is what I do to please you. What I do, I need you. I need you. Oh, baby, I just want to love go crazy. You're all I want. Yeah.
What I do and leave. Yeah. And it's like, it's always feels like on the edge of her about to maybe do, like, it's like, oh, she's like right there. She's like right there. She's about to like, oh, she's about to do something that's going to be like, oh, really memorable. I'm like, oh, this is the one. And then I'm like, I don't know if that was the one either. But then this one also makes me think of like Tyla, by the way. And I'm also like, man, maybe because I'm a millennial, like that also could be it, because I've just heard so much music. But maybe if I was young and heard this and hadn't heard a lot of music, you know, maybe I would be like, oh, this is incredible. You know, maybe it's me, you know, maybe it's us. Maybe we're so grown, you know what I'm saying, that this doesn't quite do the same thing as it could. But then it was like one of one. Wasn't she saying amnesia?
And it's all because of you did the impossible. What a waste of making love if we
It
don't.
also reminded me of other people. There's so many things. Did you like this song though? Yeah.
What I do to keep right on my wrongs to me.
Oh, even the lyrics, right on my wrongs. When I heard that, that's I think of Janae, because she literally said something to right my wrongs, and something to right this song. Cannot think of the song, but something like that. That was a Janae Eco lyric with that.
Right on my wrongs to make it better. God's been waiting for you forever.
Even that, I'm like, that reminds me of another song too. And that's something that happens a lot in music, where it's almost like a game of how many other people's melodies, lyrics, harmonies you can put in without it being overly sounding like you took someone's art, and then you don't have to pay for it. Like, there are some people who play that game of like, oh, I like this lyric, I'm gonna take that, but it's only 3 words, so nobody's gonna know. And then I'm gonna sing this part in this way. Oh, and it sounds like this, and it's gonna make people feel like, oh, I've heard this before, but we haven't, but we have. So that's also what this was giving to me too. In fact, Kiji said the vocal delivery needed to be stronger on this. Well, I think this is her style of delivery though. Like I do like a very soft vocal. It's like and I guess also kind of in ways that I was raised. My mom had a really strong vocal, but then when I was singing when I was little, she wanted me to have the softest voice. And in my heart, I was just like, okay, I know that's what she likes, but I like a little bit different sound. But there are people who like different things. I like the style of the voice in general, but I do want her to change it up a little bit just to show she has a little bit more variety in what she can do with her voice. Because if she can only do this specific type of soft vocal, then it, you know, gives a little bit less of like her being an artist instead of finding something that she could do and then just capitalizing on that thing, you know. And that it's just that part of like, oh, the more styles she can do or the more ways she can manipulate her voice, I give her points. I give points, a lot of points for that. But you know, she found her thing. It's kind of like when you're playing Tekken, and that was me. Like if I found one thing I could do over and over again and win the match against my older siblings who were much older than me, I would feel successful. And some people feel that way. And so it still is pleasant to hear. Very pleasant. She's very pleasant of a singer. Instead of it being something wildly interesting, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, or very emotive or very strong, right? It's pleasant. And so I'm like, yay, I like pleasant things. You said, you're good. Brandy whispered all them albums and I understood every word while her forehead was rubbing the mic. Fat keys. Shy said, never mind. This has more personality. Exactly. Yes, Shy. Yes. Said people have mumble singing now. Yes. So that's also the part of the nonchalance. Like I don't need to, you know, enunciate what I'm saying because that means I'm trying too hard. You know, it has to look effortless. It's effortless while also, you know, maybe they also think, oh, well, that's going to make them listen again. But there's probably some musical scientist out there that was like, yeah, if you don't put the lyrics in the album anymore and you don't tell them what the lyrics are and you mumble it a little bit, people are going to give it another listen. So you're going to double your income if you don't do all that extra work. You know, somebody might have said that one day. But I will also say, as I say, the first pop song to like go viral was Louie Louie, and no one on earth knows the lyrics to that unless they're in some vault somewhere that none of us have access to. Nobody knows those lyrics. And it was the first major humongous pop song. So there is a little bit of that as a lesson that is taught to some people, that it's not always about the lyrics. If they are vibing to it and they like it, that's enough for people to listen to it and jam out to it. You said first half was way stronger, but she got potential. Yes, Jay Crimson. Yes. I like this. Yes, Miss Jelly Peach. The verse has personality. The chorus doesn't. And then let's see. I do like this song though. It's nice. Yeah, exactly. So everything before the beat drop would put you to sleep. Oh boy. Then the hook drowns her out. And because her voice is so soft, it's like it's missing life. And I guess it's kind of like, you know, the energy that we were talking about, the soul, or just giving us a little bit more, life, a little more oomph to it. He said, like, there's a spark that's missing and it feels like the producer sat behind the boards and didn't guide her. They really just let her sing. But this is a style. This is a genre. This is a category of vocal that a lot of people have done. But like we were saying, this is very model R&B. And so you got to let her cook in the way she's going to cook. And I do honor people doing whatever they want to do. Like, go ahead and do whatever you want to do. I'll just feel the way I feel about it. And then, we'll see how people respond to it. And hopefully she does some really cool things. And what if she's like really actually like a bombshell, and she started with just doing something that's fairly soft, low key, but it's to then put out that next thing that's going to be like, oh, snap, she is Doja Cat. No, I'm kidding. Jokes, y'all. I joke. I kid. She licks personality, then drops it. Like she's getting close to it. He said, yes, sing louder, stop riding the fader. Well, not Fat Keys. It's soft, it's dainty, it's pleasant. So let me hit these few dishes. Okay, we'll see you soon. We'll see you soon, Fat Keys. You like the music though? Very, very cool. So if it didn't have an ear for music, I would think this slept. But because I have an ear for music, this ain't it. It could be so much better. And that's kind of what I was saying too. Like maybe if I was younger and hadn't heard a lot of really amazing things, this would have been groundbreaking. Like if I hadn't heard Janae Aiko and I heard her, I would be like, oh, she's doing this thing that I've always wanted to try in some ways. But it's good hearing this and knowing that this isn't the thing that I wanted to do. When I told y'all, like, I like that soft, airy, naturally airy. I like the soft vocal, but I like it with other things too. All my comments are just from an engineering and production standpoint, and we love that, Fat Keys. We love that, kitty. Fat Keys, we love that. So I feel like a singer's main pros are taken away when the beat switches. They layer 10 vocals to try and make it feel like she has personality, but it sounds off. So I don't know if she prefers to sing like a robot or if made to sing like this. That's the question. There's a lot of people involved with releases, especially it looks like she's through Universal. There's a lot of people who are going to feel a certain way about things and being safe. That's also something that's happening pretty hardcore with the music industry is people forcing people to be safe. This all feels so safe. Like the subjects aren't too out there. It's not too personal. And it's things that we've heard other people do a lot of. And, maybe PgLang also is being a little safe, but I feel like there's going to be another layer to her. Because Kendrick has, Shy, I'm going to say his name. I'm also bringing up Kendrick. Shy, did you know this is Kendrick artist, by the way? So I'm not just saying Kendrick's name just to say his name. He said, no, don't do it. But he has other layers to him. And so I feel like he understands the importance of variety in an artist. And so I think that's going to come to her. Okay. Yes, it's model R&B, right? You got a song for us? Yes. Found one night listening to Spotify one night. If y'all want to hear it, absolutely. She has a similar style to Mariah the Scientist. Oh, and I haven't done a deep dive on Mariah, but from the little bit I know, I think I see you. I think I see you, Miss Jelly Peach. Well, welcome back, Fat Keys. Welcome back. So is she young? Not to my knowledge. When you see her face, she's doing a lot to her eyebrows. And so it gives that she's not a kid. I would imagine at least 20 something. 25 is kind of what I'm thinking. Ray, thank you for those bits. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. He said, yeah, I got spoiled by the 90s and EWAF, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm like, EWAF. Stencil songs. He said, bring back SoundCloud rapper and singers. Yes, Shy. Yes. So I agree with Fat Keys. I think since this is her style, I think that either the beat would need to complement her voice and sit with that soft tone and give her a bump slightly. I feel you. And I would like more presence of her voice for sure, because it is so soft that it does kind of get a little muddy. and just kind of mixed in with everything instead of her really sitting on top of it. Even as a soft vocalist, like you can still have softness but have presence of it, I think. So I think I'm with y'all though too. But compliment her instead of drowning her out. Just as a producer, absolutely throw the name away. 2 words. Ari Lennox, love that. He was under her camp, and it was not like that. It's the producer. Yeah, bring that LA2A in. That's a compressor. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, y'all. So 1 of 1 I thought was going to be very, very interesting, and there's a chance this is her most interesting of the songs. Even though it's 1 of 1, it's like you are doing a lot of things a lot of people are doing, but maybe because she's Dutch, she didn't know that. Like there's a chance she hasn't been like fully immersed in American like West Coast music, and thinks she's doing something really out there and unique. But it's still talent. She's still good. She's very good. I would listen to this again and then be like, oh yeah, let me tell y'all my favorite. So they want to make her a pop star when she has more real R&B singer. Yes. I can see that too. And I think that's what happens in Europe. They listen to more soul and R&B than we do half of the time. And they get the freedom to do that in Europe when we don't always get that chance because the industry wants to make us all pop stars. So let Brandy and Monica work with her for a month. Ooh, fat goose. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Let Go, Wishes. All right. I like that sample.
Soul shows, big friends, good time. I'm in too deep, fine line, so fine. I feel you deep inside. No more goodbyes.
Yeah.
I dream of cars and kisses. Young nigga on my wish list. I'm thinking about a lot. Not tonight, I am not. I got accents in my speech. No one can define me. I'm working till it's not. Baby, come give me your love.
Yeah.
I just need some time away from my mind. Can you do that? Can you give me the high?
Okay,
What you want? Would you stay for a while? Oh, these dreams are made of wishes. These dreams, they got so vivid. I'm in too deep, I hit it with precision. My vision, I'm in too deep, down on my knees. Yeah, I'm in too deep, down on my knees. West Coast soul shows, big friends, good time. I'm in too deep, fine line, so fine. I feel you deep inside. No more goodbyes.
Ooh, yeah. I'm actually feeling something. I am actually feeling something in my heart, in my body. I'm like, yay, my heart's beating a little bit more. That definitely also had more presence of vocal, like that we were hoping for. Yeah, I did hear some things with the mixing as well, where even that sampled thing happening was also competing with her instead of like complimenting her, you know? Ooh, yes, Miss Deli Peach, loved that. So her main vocal says lower than the ad-libs though. Yeah. Said she had more R&B, but they want her to be a pop star. Right. Gotta be. She's still learning, Jay Crimson. He said, this fits her so much better. This is what she needs. The beat complements her. It doesn't drown her out. Now I'm interested in paying attention to what she's saying. Yes. They could give her a jazz R&B fused album and it would be fire, but the labels don't care too much about jazz R&B or neo soul. Like, it's crazy that Jack Harlow did what he called a neo soul album, but they're okay with people doing it who aren't traditional to those genres. They like to do the thing like, oh, well, he's white, so he's gonna do neo soul. That's gonna be so unique and transformative to the genre. Or, it's the thing of washing us out of the genres that we've created. Anyway, if she was this Dutch artist doing R&B, jazz, soul, I think that would also be so dope. Because then we're like, oh, a Dutch woman is doing it. Same thing we did to Adele when Adele was singing like soul and jazz and stuff. We were like, ooh, this white girl, this blue-eyed blonde girl, Amy Winehouse. We did the same thing. Even though I don't, she's this lady, she's very light-skinned, but I don't fully know her background. I think that's a part of what they don't want us to know. This is going to be more and more, discovered about her over time. But she could have done that as a Dutch artist and we would have been like, ooh, because, especially with like Black music and culture, we love for people to truly embrace it, honor it, and respect it. And then we're going to be like, oh, we got the Duchess, y'all forgive me. We got the Dutch out here making our music. We love that. I mean, there are people who get a little conflicted on it, especially these days. We already talked about all that stuff. But in general, if it's great, we're going to say it's great. He said, so we were the right producer. Don't like her, shy. Oh my goodness. So that needs a hard transition. You mean to the next song, or give me more on that, Fat Keys? Say Rihanna stopped by the studio and do a chorus for this song. Ooh, that would be crazy, actually. I'm already wondering who she's going to be on songs with. She's so talented that I can see that too. He said, I call it washing us out of the genre we made. Right. Absolutely. Rizzle Fizzle. He said, Jill Scott, come do 3 more albums. And why do you do airy like that? Wait. Hilarious. I was like, what is he talking about? No, I know exactly what you're talking about, Becky. But it was me too, okay? I was young. I was 20. How was I? 21? 23? I think I was 23. That's young. That's a baby. But not the pop mix they trying to do. Erykah Badu, we need 5 more albums and 3 anniversary albums for sure. The best song so far, if they need more of this. Yes. And by the way, Shy, did you hear the earlier songs? Because I think like the second song also was giving like, we're in for a treat. And then it got a bit, formulaic, as some people might say. But that was really good. It was the third song, was that piano song, I think. That was so good. That was so good. Yeah.
It's not around to play. I don't trust what anybody says.
Is she gonna do a little jazz right now? She's just gonna like break out in a little bit. You said no, Fat Keys doesn't like it when anybody does anything jazz adjacent that is not jazz. Fat Keys, I need you. We did this before, Fat Keys, when we were listening to, what was it, James Blake, and he did that like computeristic scat on that song. Remember that? And Fat Keys was like, no. He said, just scat, just really scat. Wait, okay, exactly, just wait, right, Shy? I know you love jazz. I know, that's what I'm saying. You're a pure. He only get down with the purist. This ain't what you want. You ain't hear nothing but mom, because that's, it's a little bit of it's giving Ella. Let her cook. We about to. It's giving some Ella. Okay. And Ella was a mumbler in some of her like, I'm feeling so sad. I long to hold something I never had. No, kiss it. Okay, here we go. Here we go from the top, y'all. Patience.
It's not around to blame. I don't trust what anybody says. So your feeling is your mistakes. I've known for your priceless way. Give me rolling in my head, no fear day. Your service gets you proud mistakes. Get my mistakes, but I give you all I have today. No one could believe inside of me. I'm feeling rich inside your ways.
Ew, hard.
I told you that's some Neo Ella. Okay, that is some Neo Ella R&B Fitzgerald. And that's what I was trying to tell y'all. Europe listens to more soul and like old school R&B than we do. And that's why I'm like, man, I can see that's actually deep down maybe what this lady wants to do. Okay? Who is we? Wait, what did I say, Shy? I don't even know what I said. I'm on a tear. Okay? This is, I think this album show her versatility. She is Dutch, so I'm sure her style is inspired by her cultural background, but she can do jazz, she can do pop, she can do much more than one genre of music. And I could hear that in the very first song that played. I was thinking like, and I couldn't put my foot on it though. I was like, it's like it's R&B, but in some of the production, it's giving something else, like more pop related. But like maybe alternative pop related, but that's such a wide genre. But yes, I could tell in some of the just cool things that she was doing with her vocal line when it would mix with the production at times. And y'all, at times I was like, oh, early. And I was like, oh, she has a different set of sensibilities about her art. And I'm just so sad because this is so dope. Like I loved that last thing. And Fat Keys, like my last major was in jazz voice, and so there's parts of me that love to hear a very unique, soulful, jazzy-esque interpretation of a thing. And I thought that was really cool. And I loved it when Jay Crimson said reminds you of Corinne Bailey Rae, because isn't she also British, European, something? I'm not making that up, right? And that's they love the soul music. They do. Said, pardon my manners, Miss Jelly Peach. How are you, Queen? Hope your day was wonderful. Yes, Fat Keys. You're on the tear. I said I was on the tear. Fat Keys on the tear. But I'm glad you got your chores done, Fat Keys. So it's okay. I think this was recorded off a phone. Yeah, exactly. Still good. Still great. You know, we except for Shy, Jay Crimson. Let you go find this one track. Be right back. Yes. You and me need to snatch this lady up. If we did, I bet you we get a Grammy. Oh, Rizzle Fizzle. Yes. So I'm doing well. Oh, love that. It's an ace of all trades. Kendrick hit the lotto with this one. Well, we you know, for this to be like maybe a debut album potentially. Increíble. Okay. But you know, naturally, just because who she's attached to, maybe I'm demanding a little bit more. I want even more, but that's just me being greedy. Really, truly, I should not ask for more than what she's already done. And also with this one piece, I think that also just made me so happy that now I'm like, okay, yay, this is a full piece of her artist. Woo, what's the next one? Or let me listen to it again. But very, very cool. Very, 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 very cool. He said that. Okay, absolutely. Yes, British. Yes, 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 yes. You got 6 jazz playlists and 8 vinyls still collecting. Don't say we when you mean you. What is he talking about? What did I say, Shy? He said he is very calculated. I trust he would take his time to sign an artist to his label, to his first label, to, you know, the thing he's proving to all of us that he's more multifaceted than just being a great rapper, Shy. All right. All right. He said, and let me write a song. If her not a writer, I could make something she would feel. Absolutely. He said, oh yeah, for a debut album, it's great and different. Absolutely. Hi, Ben Hughes. How are you? He said, have you heard What If I Miss You for the Rest of My Life by Janine Burdine on the Wish bus? I haven't. But the name of that sounds incredible. What if I miss you for the rest of my life? That's wild. We can definitely listen to it. Absolutely. We're finishing up this album and then I can open it up to, it's 2, y'all. When did it get 2 a.m.? When did it get to 2 a.m., y'all? So we can do a few more after this. I'm in the mood. All right, here we go. Nice to meet you, Ben Used. You said the Dutch listen to more jazz than we do. Exactly, Shy. I mean, it probably wouldn't be that way if the powers that be in America didn't push jazz out of our out of our world as much as they did. They shut down so many jazz bars and then went through so many towns and said, "Oh, you got to do pop music, don't you, if you want to make money?" He said, oh, we're going to have to tag them, the writing, because yes. Oh my goodness. Wait, not y'all doing this whole artist, whole situation out here. I need y'all to get together, get your business together, get your writing done, and then send me some stuff. All right. Okay. You said, now you care about time. You don't. I do. I love jazz. No. Shy, I majored in jazz. Neither here nor there right now, but okay, here we go. My mistakes. So good. That was 1 minute too. How dare she? Now I'm upset. Now I was actually happy. Now I'm mad. No, I'm kidding. I can listen to it on repeat. All right, next song. Oh, was that it? That was the last song. Oh. One more time then. And you hear Ella, right? Back keys. Beautiful, Miss Jelly Peach.
I'm known for your priceless way. Give me a rolling in my head, no fear day. Your service gets you proud mistakes.
Wow.
Get my mistakes, but I give you all I have today. No one could believe inside of me. I'm feeling rich inside your ways.
Yes. And Billy, yes, because I'm like thinking My Funny Valentine, you know. But I'm like, who would have? Ella did. Well, there's so many versions. I'm sure Billy also did one. Maybe that's another reason that me loving jazz so much. Part of that is that we also look at the voice as an instrument, and the instrument can do a lot of things. Like you can have it at a very soft whistly place for a lot of the instruments. Like my main instrument was like clarinet, even though I did those percussion instruments too, but my main major was clarinet in college. And so it's like you can play really soft notes on a clarinet, but then you can also like have it do some really strong things. And so it's just loving the different timbres of voices. And some of these jazz greats, like they would have like a voice that sounded like a trumpet at times, but then sometimes it would just sound like a soft little bird. And just have all of these vibes to go along with it. And so if her next thing has a little bit of jazz in it, that could be the thing that I'm like, everyone must listen. Everyone from the rooftops, everyone must listen to this girl. But as of right now, we kind of called it though, right? I said, I think we think she's trying to do a thing that is very safe to enter into, the American music scene that sounds like a lot of other people. But I just felt deep down, I'm like, man, for just every once in a while, I'm like, no, there's something else going on with this girl. There's something there that puts her and separates her, He said jazz would have been safer. It wouldn't, Shy, not in America, not with the concerted effort of the labels to take jazz out of America and ship it overseas. Like they've been doing that for like at least 20 years now of trying to not allow American artists to do jazz. So now you have a lot of people who don't listen to jazz. It's harder and harder to embrace it if you don't like listen to jazz, and it's in these we as in the labels, like the major labels are the ones exporting it from America to other countries. It's why it's like Warner has 2 offices in America, and 15 in Europe. And I know you're not at a label no more. I'm talking about she's at Universal though. She's with Universal Music Group, which is the largest label, right? And so it's a situation where she is going to try to get a deal with Universal. Is she going to do like, oh, I do jazz when they're trying to get people to not do jazz? And right, Fat Keys, I've been dropping hints about Shy for a long time. For a long, long, long time. Oh, I see you got Virtual's hand up there. Very, very nice. So yeah, really excited to see what she has next. And I wonder if it's going to be a thing where maybe at live shows we get to hear some of these other things. Now I'm like, man, I want to go see her live. Because sometimes with the way how safely someone might feel she was singing throughout most of this, they might think like, oh, she may not have like a good voice. But I am now, especially after that last song, that like sealed the deal for me. I'm like, I would go see her live and just kind of see what she was about, You said 10-year. Oh, NDA. Aw, you're on your way. You're on your way, Shy. Say Universal, please start a jazz division. I mean, can you request a jazz song? Absolutely, Miss Jelly Peach. Absolutely. And I'm right in that zone right now. And then do y'all, you said, can you listen to next to What If I Miss You for the Rest of My Life, the Janine? Oh, can I do that right after this jazz song from Miss Jelly Peach? Is that okay? That sounds familiar because I really want to listen to it. Let's take a little jazz. Is yours jazz too been used? Okay, thank you. Okay, if y'all don't mind, I usually go in the perfect order that people request them. But if y'all don't mind, okay, Destin Conrad, okay, featuring Venetia Gould. Oh, I'm excited. But yeah, very, very cool. I'm looking forward to hearing more of this young lady. Yes.